So we are at Amsterdam airport getting ready to board or fly to Helsinki. And oh, you see, I get kidnapped. You cheeky. Oh, you can't say that. Ha. Whoa, bye. We are here in Finland at the Power Park, round 3 Drift Masters. So we just did a little track walk over here. We're gonna try and tone it a bit down and don't play as much with the tire pressure and just keep one pressure in and focus a lot on the lines, and from there on we will see, and my spotter Olaf will help me through everything so we can manage and get the highest qualifying score and as well get the chase game on point, because the nice thing on this track is we're gonna do lead, and after lead you're gonna do straight away chase, so you have a lot of practice as well and chase driving. So that's gonna cause a little bit of chaos probably, but that's a good thing because yeah, you know, then the guys have something to do. So we show you tomorrow how it's gonna go. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have the big boss. Okay, no, okay. So first practice is done. We had an hour and a half of practice. There was so much practice time, so we just took it to get more comfortable with the new car, because it still is a bit different feeling, steering than the old one, because we changed quite a few things on the car compared to the old one with the geometry. Why are you filming me itchy? Oh yeah, oh nice. So yeah, just get as much laps in to get more comfortable with the car. And I must say, like, the first 2 laps were a bit a wake-up call, but after that went very well. Like, the track is just, I just love those tracks, you know. Practice is all done, and as I said, we felt really comfortable. Just still a few things to improve, because we need to make it pitch perfect, but like, that's hard to beat, because we watched some practice and I think there's going to be a lot of 90s, because everybody is just killing it out there. That's crazy. The second practice run, we're just going to keep the car exactly as it is. Tire pressure the same, everything the same, don't change a thing, and just drive it. Just drive the thing out. And then we're just gonna see where it ends, because what I said, feeling really confident now. The car is good. Out on track again for practice, and then we keep you guys posted on qualifying and the second practice run. While we're waiting for the next practice, I'm gonna show you things around my pit area that just make sense. I think a full-size fridge. We also have our personal chef, my mom. Mom, say hi.
Hi.
Of course, we love her to the end of the world. The guys are now checking the car over. Flo is fixing a few things because I had a little tap with the wall again, so he's fixing the trunk. And I just want you guys to show a little bit of our pit setup. So here we have my own toolbox, and here we have Flo's toolbox. Flo loves his toolbox, so we need to carry it every time around. Here we have a lot of spare bolts, nuts, all kind of things you need. Here we have our spare part crate. So as you can see, we have like everything sorted, left rear, right rear. I still need to write it down. Here we have everything for the left front, right rear, right front, everything for the rear, and a lot of other things, engine parts, steering pumps, steering racks, everything, hoses, pre-made. So we got everything sorted if we crash, so we can fix it quick. And as you can see also, because you guys mentioned last time how the rear was looking, Flo and me went to the bench press. I don't know exactly how we call it, but we straightened it and So everything is fresh again, painted. The only thing, the base bar is still the old one, but it was in perfect shape. So we just left it there. New shroud, new fence. We also have some spare fence now, so we didn't bring them last time, so we learned from that. And further than that, it's perfect. Ball checked, everything done, ready for next practice. So we are watching practice right now, second practice today, to make sure to see what problems other people have in chase and lead position, so we can learn from that and adjust in my next practice to make sure I don't make this mistake. So it's actually good to watch all the other drivers now, and the competition is fierce because it's going to be as well qualifying, a lot of high qualifying scores. It's going to be hard to stand out from the rest. Second practice is done, and as you can see behind me, the guys are busy with the car. And yeah, it's not a regular ball check because during the first lap out in practice, I went and chased Kevin Pascolti. And actually, the first part went great, but then after the transition to the second wall, I got lost in the smoke and just didn't know where I was going with the car. Hit the rear left and then hit it so hard. I straightened the car out and I just barely could handle it and get it out of the wall, so I didn't smash the front. And then we fixed it. So we put in near the rear collapsible arm, and the knuckle was bent as well, but we were like, it's going to be too much time, so we keep it like that. I actually have the knuckle here. As you can see, it's a little bit bent. Luckily, because of Y-swap with a collapsible rear arm and the way they make the knuckle, it just saved the car and the subframe and everything instead of ripping it out. So thank you for that. And yeah, so we fixed it all now. So that's great. The guys are doing a good job on it. So we are ready for qualifying after that and can't wait to do qualifying because the last two laps were actually really good. So feeling okay-ish with it, and we will see how qualifying will go.
So we're here this weekend with Clint Van Oort. So how did practice go this morning?
Practice this morning went okay. Thanks for asking, Dwayne McKeever. Great to see you.
I see you had a bit of a mishaps in practice. What happened?
Yeah, there was a big ass magnet on the wall, and I don't know, it's supposed to track my car. So that was the problem. So I just
Fair enough. That's okay. Well, I think maybe for the future, you should remove all steel from your car and then we'll keep you out of the walls.
Yeah,
because your old car seemed to have the same issue.
That's maybe for the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the next question is, are you running the car fully hard or fully soft this weekend?
Fully soft.
I have a friend here with me. He has tablets in the van that can change that for you if you want.
Tablets for the car?
For you.
Oh, gee.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
Rep. Qualifying is over and we managed to qualify 21st place with a 91.5. Crazy.
That's crazy. These guys are here for business this weekend. We go back on the start line to the man from the Netherlands, Clint Van Oort. Over-aggressive. Yes. Another driver over-aggressive. Can he dial it back? He scored an 89.5, 20th position for Van Oort at the moment. What can he do? And this looks like he's tamed it down maybe a little bit. Not so aggressive into this outside zone as Clint Van Oort puts the spoiler on the wall, tickles the tail light again out of the back end of the S14A as he puts bumper to wall. This is beautiful from Van Oort at the moment. It's very technical, shallow angle though into the outside zone as he now flicks it to angle in the second to last outside zone. Up to the wall.
We actually felt really good about qualifying. Got still a few things, and as well in my second run, I kind of missed clip 5, so from 4 to 5. It was a shame. If I just run that one a little bit deeper, then should be grand and just score like 2-3 points more, maybe. But anyway, didn't do that, still managed to do 91.5, happy with it. And now we got tomorrow pedal practice, and for top 32 we got Mika Keskikorpi. Mika is a good friend as well, good driver, fun guy, we joke around, so it's gonna be a fun battle. We already met each other last year in Spain, so I took that win, so let's hope we can do that again, and we're just gonna make it one exciting battle. As you can see from the outside, it's pouring rain here in Finland. Just like last year, whole day yesterday dry, and this morning wet practice, and just a little bit of wasted practice yesterday. So did around 3 battles this morning, and yeah, we were just figuring out setup of the car on the wet, and just had way too much pressure in the tires and too much or too high compression and rebound and everything like that. So we changed that, fully softened everything, just go to 0.6 bar tire pressure. And after that we did one chase run, and it actually went quite okay. So happy with that. So we are now checking the car over to get everything ready. And then top 32 I have Mika Keskikorpi. So let's see how we will do, and let's hope we can get through to top 16. Top 32 is over. We had our battle against Mika Keskikorpi, and Mika chose to chase first and let me lead. And my lead run was actually not that bad, like for the weather conditions, because everything, it was so sketchy. The first corner was like ice, and then after that you gained a little bit grip, and then the whole second part of the track until your transition was perfect, and then you had the big puddle. It was just like ice, dry, wet, crazy. And I felt something. And then we changed positions, and sadly I just messed up my initiation, where I misplaced complete car, so I just completely missed my line in the first corner. And after that I tried to make it good for it, but it was just too big of a mistake. So the judges gave Mika the win. Totally, hey, candy, woo! So don't mind the guys, they're trying to joke around. Yeah, it's raining candy. That if it rained candy, I'd probably be like this out of the car catching them. But no. So yeah, it is what it is. We lost again. Let's hope for Ireland for better results. I want to say big thanks to all my sponsors for all their help. Highly appreciate it. And without them we can't be at the point where we are now. So thank you guys for all the support. So round 3 Drift Masters Finland is over, and I just wanted to analyze this round with you guys, so give you a little bit more insight information about everything and how it all went and how I feel about the whole round. So we have question number 1.
How did the car setup perform under Finnish track conditions?
So the car setup was quite hard because we had on Friday whole day dry practice. So the car was set up for the complete a dry setup, and that went actually great. Felt great, car drove perfect, and then we managed to qualify. We qualified 21st position with a 91.5. So yeah, quite happy with that, but of course you want higher, but the level of everybody was crazy, and I had made a few mistakes. I know which mistakes. So it is what it is. And then on Saturday, practice was completely wet, and it was soaking. And I know from last year that the track conditions were very bad, because we had last year exactly the same. Practice completely dry, and then battle practice wet, and it's just super patchy because of all the rubber on the perfect line. So that's super annoying. So it's really hard to set up the car for that and to adapt to that situation. And that's going to take a lot of time we don't have. So we try our best, but we didn't manage to get the grips to the car, and we had a lot of troubles finding the right setup. And actually, in the last 2 rounds of battle practice, we finally found the sweet spot of the car. So did 2 great runs, and that was it. So with 2 good runs in the pocket, we went out for battles. Question number 2.
Was the qualifying position a major disadvantage going into battles?
So qualifying position, of course, you want to qualify as high as possible in the top 10 to gain championship points, and also qualify as high as possible because with the new rules doing Drift Masters, they allow you, the highest qualifier, to choose the position you're going to start your battle with. So if you qualify higher, you can choose either to lead or either to chase. So if you have that option, especially for the track at Finland, because we had a completely wet track, it is a huge advantage to use that. And for example, get in the chase position and make the lead car make the mistakes in the wet first. So you can learn from that, and then you can exactly see what you can expect when you are in the lead. So I do think that's really super handy if you are a higher qualifier, especially on wet tracks. I do think in the dry, it doesn't matter. In the dry, I always should go for the lead position, but that's my opinion on that. So yes, it's a huge advantage if you qualify high. Question number 3.
Did you let qualifying nerves carry over into battles?
Qualifying nerves. To be honest, I'm always nervous, sometimes more, sometimes less. And the thing is, when you're at the start line, you shoot it in gear, everything is gone. But the thing is, it does affect, I do think, your concentration and everything. And yeah, you can make yourself sometimes hard with all the nerves. But it's now my 3rd season in Drift Masters, so we are getting that under control. But still, it's hard, and I do think everybody has a problem, even James Dean or Dwayne McKeever or the Shannons. So it's not only me. Question number 4.
Did we misjudge track grip levels during battle time?
If we misjudge the track conditions, yes and no. It's a hard one to answer that because nobody knew what to expect. Because what I said previous, there's so much rubber on the perfect line, so it's going to be so tricky when it's raining because it just feels like ice. And because of the track, you have here and there a few puddles, and where you get aquaplaning. So what I said, it's super hard to get the right setup on this track, especially with all the water. And yeah, it's super hard. So you just need to be lucky and get straight away with the right setup on the car to gain as much as possible seat time and get the car up to speed with these conditions we had. So that's super hard. Question number 5.
What's the main takeaway heading into the next round?
So the main thing for next round is I do think a lot of more sim practice to get as much comfortable with the track, because I don't have that much time to do it because I work a lot. We have our own company, but I do think it maybe will pay off. So for the next round, we're gonna spend a lot of time, as much as I possible can, on the simulator. So it can be maybe 5 hours or maybe 10 hours or maybe 2 hours, because I never know how busy I'm gonna be at work. But we're gonna try and do our best and push as much possible time on the simulator, and for that we're just gonna try to focus, have the perfect mindset, and just enjoy it way more, because I do think last round Finland I didn't enjoy it as much as I supposed to do, because sometimes it's really hard to find enjoyment at this level of drifting. I do think it's the best sport out there. The whole vibe you still have Drift Masters is great, but sometimes there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders. So yes, I do think it had a huge affection on me. So that's it. We rounded up. If you guys have any more questions, hit them in the comments, and please watch YouTube videos, like and share, and hit the subscribe button. Thank you.